Hey everybody, what's up? This is the one and only Stephanie Tigress Queen J, and you're listening to Tigress Corner Talk Radio, where we always aim to entertain, inform, and inspire you to love a little, laugh a little, and more importantly, get a little. This edition is brought to you by Tigress Lane Enterprises in association with Porsche Media Group, Silky Milk is Laughter Entertainment, and iHeartRadio. Now folks, we have a wonderful treat for you tonight. We get up close with comedian and actress Dominique for the first half of the show. So sit back, sip on your favorite glass of something, and as always, enjoy this 30-minute ride. Now on to my handsome co-host, Silky Milk Mike J. How you doing tonight, sweetie?
Oh, girl, you know I'm feeling, I was sexy last week, but this week I think I'm feeling a little sexy and bloated. I think I got
sexy and bloated.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think I got too much fiber in my diet.
That's a little TMI.
It sure is, but I'm just letting the people out there know, be careful, because if I stand too close to the mic, you're going to hear something that you don't need to hear. Let the church say amen.
Okay, amen. Anywho, as y'all can probably tell, Smooth Caramel has not yet made it, and you know we're going to dock him for that.
That's right.
But that's okay.
We're going to go ahead and... coming out of his check. Oh, do we get paid for this?
His invisible check.
Okay, there it is then. There it is then.
Okay, well, I am so excited to announce our special guest and introduce her. I have been a big fan of hers since I first saw her on Def Comedy Jam many years ago because of her honest and her no-nonsense swag when she gets on that stage. So, and right now you can hear her weekly on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Shout out to Tom, Sybil, and Jay.
That's right, that's right.
And she's also part of the cast of the hit series Black Jesus. Please help me welcome the very funny, beautiful, and talented Miss Dominique.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's up, Mike? What's up, Stephanie? Tigress? What's going on?
What's up, Dominique? And look who just stepped in. He got a tardy slip, so we're going to excuse her.
For that one.
Yeah. Oh, he made it to work, huh?
Yeah. Smooth, Smooth Caramel is in the house.
I'm so sorry.
Look, she can't get past these names. I understand. Say what's up, Smooth.
How you doing, Dominique? This is Smooth.
Smooth Caramel.
I am all right. And I am so inspired by your work.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And I need you next time to get inspired by the clock. Thank you so much.
I would say this. I was here.
You know he been working out because he got a T-shirt on and a beater. He done walked in with two Hanes products on his chest. So
I was at the door at 7:28 knocking, and then I finally rang the doorbell. And then the bill came up. So I was on time.
Oh, man.
You should have been here.
Look.
But anyway. He trying to pull the I was out front card?
Yeah. That's what he's trying to pull. Well, let's go ahead and get into this. I did read somewhere, Dominique, that before you began your comedy career, you worked as a night shift postal worker in Washington.
I did.
How was that?
I mean, it wasn't that exciting, no.
I'm about to say, they still deliver mail at nighttime, Dominique?
It was at nighttime, but you know, that's before I needed a whole lot of rest.
Oh, okay.
You're 20 years old, you don't need a lot of rest. You don't need naps and stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, it was okay, you know, I had a good time. I mean, it was okay. I didn't have to take work serious at that time anyway. I was in with my mother, so when you with your mother, you work a job, you know, you just doing something.
You just doing something, right, to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I was just doing something. I just needed some sneaker money.
Right.
I just had to buy me some tennis shoes and little stuff like that. I give my mother a couple of dollars, because, you know, we couldn't stay in the house and work after we were out of high school and not pay. So we had to give her some money.
That's right.
I would do that, but it was okay. It was okay.
We made our son do that when he graduated.
Yeah,
he did a job.
The thing that I'm still tripping out is a night postal worker. I mean, if somebody's delivering mail to my house at 10 o'clock at night.
I don't think she was delivering
Was you delivering mail, Dominique, or was you just sorting the mail?
No. See, like at the post office, I'm from D.C., so the post office in D.C., it's like a factory. So before the mailman delivers the mail, he has to go through this whole process. So I worked on an operation where it sorted the mail. Like the operation I worked on was right before it got to the mail handler. Okay. So it sorted the mail by zip code. So that's the operation I got on and got it ready so we could take it on over to your mailman. Oh. So it's a whole operation. The mail goes through a whole life. Yeah. So before you get your mail, it's like it really has major surgery. That's why sometimes when you get your letter, you like, golly, yes. This letter walked up.
Yes. What happened to I know I look at some of my mail like that. Like, what in the world? Sometimes it's opened up. Sometimes it's kind of partially open. Yeah.
We don't care about mail anyway, because unless it's a check. If you're waiting on
that's
a check,
right.
You be like, oh my God, they said it'll be here Friday. Right. Oh, hell. The rest of the mail is junk, and of course, the forbidden bills. You know
yes. I'm sick of those.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Every day.
They send you bills twice a month. You like, can I at least get to September, please?
Right.
Can I get to September? Do you have to send it twice in a month?
Yes.
It's a reminder, ain't it? Ain't that the way they do it? They print one for you to keep it, then they send you a reminder. And the thing I hate now, Dominique, they send you the text message. They set people up. You get a text message, an email, they call your neighbor's house. Let them know that their bill is right here at your house, please. Like, hey, why my neighbor in my business? They come over. The mailman left your bill in my mailbox.
Yeah, he said you ain't paying, so somebody need to verbally tell you.
Yes.
Look, you need to handle this.
Well, I was also reading. I told you I did my homework on you a little bit, but I was also reading in your bio too that you, and especially in your earlier days of comedy, you and Tracy Morgan became good friends.
We did. We really, really did. He blessed me in so many ways. It's hard to find people that bless you in this entertainment business. So when you find people like that, it's really special. Yes. Because people might not realize it, but in anything you do, you always gonna need a helping hand.
That's true.
That's what my grandmother would say. She said, "You're not gonna go through this life without needing a helping hand."
That's right.
And I met him in New York. I had met him before I moved to New York, and when I moved to New York, we hooked up when I moved to New York, and it's a club in New York called Caroline's on Broadway.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's a really hard club to work. But I started opening. He brought me in that club, and I started opening for him. And once I opened for him, I was able to work that club since that time. They would always call me after I opened for them and say, "Oh, we doing such and such. Come on over," So that was good. And he also put me in this independent movie. When people tell you that, I'm going to put you in this movie. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. Now you just going to blow hot air up in me, swell me up. Then you going to make me like Mike, a little bloated. But he had a driver at this time, and the driver's name was Big Jim. I was working Caroline's, and I came out the club. I'm like, Big Jim, what's up, Big Jim? I was like, where's Trey? He was like, he at the movie set. He told me to come get you. And I was like, oh, word?
Driver.
And we got to the movie set, and he was like, yo, Ma, don't ever tell me in your life. Don't you ever tell nothing after me. I was like, okay, Trey, not bad on that, but he is really been a blessing in my life.
Yeah. How's he doing these days?
Keep him in your prayers. He's working hard. Yeah. To get back to where he was before the accident and everything. But he'll get there.
Yeah, well,
he's definitely working real hard. It's a process, of course, you know that, but he'll get there.
We definitely pray for Tracy and his recovery, and we can't wait to see him back on the scene. So
I know he'll get there. It might take him a little time, but he's a soldier and he's strong, so he'll get there. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get to this show real quick before you have to go. You're on the controversial hit series Black Jesus, which premiered on the Adult Swim Network back in 2014, and it stars an amazing cast. You have Gerald Slink Johnson, who actually plays the main character, Black Jesus. We have Charlie Murphy, John Witherspoon, Corey Holcomb, just to name a few. So how did you come to be a part of this show, and will we be seeing more of you in season 2?
Yes, we wrapped season 2. I think we wrapped season 2 in like June. So I'll be in season 2. And it was, basically, I got on the show. It was close to production, and my character, I guess they hadn't found anybody yet. And the casting director, she just called me, and she's like, "You in LA?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here." And she said, "Come on and read for this role." And I read for the role, and I read in front of the directors, the producers, and I actually read with Flink.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
When I walked in there, he was in it, but I didn't know at that time he was Black Jesus. I don't know.
Oh.
It just didn't dawn on me that, yeah, he would be with his height and everything, but I read with him, and I got the role, so that's basically how that happened.
Well, I definitely love you, and I love one of the scenes from last season where who was it that you sucker punched? Oh, yeah. Gosh, it was a scene. She hit with a 2-piece.
Yeah, she popped. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
2-piece.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny.
That was, yeah. She sure was.
That was funny. But now, did you have any kind of apprehension, or were you afraid to be a part of a show that some people have viewed as kind of blasphemous, I guess?
I was. I wasn't afraid, because I'm an artist, and I'm an actress, so I wasn't afraid of that, because when you're an artist, it's like, it's the work, and it's on Adult Swim, and it's satire, so it's meant to be funny in a way, and I'm a comedian as well, so it's comedy, so I look at it from the work aspect of it, because, I mean, if you think about the world, it's always going to be something people not going to like.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know, it's always going to be something people not going to like, and people say, a lot of people say they going to hell for doing the show. If I was going to hell for doing that show, I was going anyway. That one show ain't pushed me over. It had to be the last thing.
Oh my!
Ain't pushed me over. It had to be a list of things, so I was hellbound already.
I know that's right.
One sin this is so bad, I couldn't be forgiven for this one thing. No, my record must have piled it up already. So I just looked at it as like the work of it, and it's funny, and the comedy side of it, and even though and my whole take was on a lot of believers came on there like, it's blasphemy and all that. But my whole thing with that was, okay, you a believer, but you throwing stones.
You right about it.
For the price for it.
Yeah,
what
you right about it.
Ain't nobody say, well, let me sit down and have dinner with them and pray for them. You know? Maybe they don't know what they do.
Right.
You picked up a rock and get in the throwing it. So what you doing?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm told. If you look at it on both ends like that,
yeah,
so it's just basically when artists do stuff, they shouldn't have did this role and all that. People don't really realize you're an artist. We work according to, things that we feel like our artistry will work good and those kind of things.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's comedy. It's fun. It's comedy. Jesus got to be a cool dude like that anyway.
Right.
I don't know if he smoked blunts, but all stuff happening in the world, he got to be something like that.
He got to have a sense of humor.
Gotta have a sense of humor.
Yes.
Gotta have a sense of humor. Funny wouldn't be. He got a sense of humor. He probably look at himself and say, that's a pretty good one. I ain't gonna smoke no blunts, but that's pretty good. It's a good message. If you listen and pay attention, it's funny, but he has good messages. Trying to bring the community together and stuff like that.
And that's what I thought when I actually started watching it last season. I said, well, I think if people can get past certain what's the word I'm looking for? If they can get past some of their personal, I guess, issues or beliefs. I mean, there is a lot of funny content in it. It's just about having, I guess, the sense of humor about it.
They said he was tempted by everything on the earth when he was here. So everything that we've gone through, I'm pretty sure that Jesus went through. I'm pretty sure somebody walked up to him, the devil walked up to him like, I got some mushrooms, Jesus. It'll make you feel good.
Go on this trip with me real quick.
He had to be able to turn that down. It's just Jesus was stronger than a lot of us. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, indeed.
That's why he's Jesus.
Right.
Before we let you go, I do want to just ask you one more question. It's kind of a two-part. What do you attribute to your longevity as a woman in this business of comedy and entertainment? And do you find that there tends to be more of a unity among African American women in comedy versus African American women who are going out for the same roles in TV and films?
For the first part of the question, well, I think with the longevity in a career, I think you have to be patient.
Yeah.
You have to really, really be patient and realize that things don't happen overnight. You can't take everything, in my opinion, so personal. You know, it's a business, and I think sometimes people get unfocused and get sidetracked because they take everything personal. This is a business.
Yeah.
And everybody in this business is not your loved one. And they take things to heart like it's their loved one. And just keep working hard and stay positive and keep your faith.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be okay and keep working on your craft. And it's not like a friend of mine, her mother told me, she said, you know what? People don't realize it's not if you're going to get where you're going. It's if you can sustain until you get there.
That's good, yeah.
So you just have to sustain and do all the things to sustain yourself, make good decisions. Don't get unfocused. You know, people get to doing anything to get ahead. I've never been that person.
Yeah.
Some things I'm going to, even some work, you know, even some projects, I might say, no, I'm not going to do that because that's not going to represent my art properly.
Right.
I'm not just going to say, oh, I'm trying to get ahead and I'm going to do everything, any and everything, because to me, at the end of the day, you'll do all those things, but you won't be any further than if you said no.
Right.
You know, and I think you have to have integrity in your work.
Yeah.
Some people don't believe that, but I believe you have to work with a level of integrity because when this is all over, you're going to still have to live with yourself and you still want to have peace of mind.
That's right.
So my biggest thing is this: when this is all said and done and I'm an old lady, that I can laugh and have some good stories and that my mind is still intact. That's more important to me than anything. And then I have a family, and I'm not going to do anything that my nieces and nephews and my mother calling me, you know.
Wow. Yeah.
You would think my mother was a sergeant in the Marines.
Right.
What is this? What is this?
Right.
She even called with Black Jesus, and we talked about it. She said, okay, but I guess it's not for me. I said, it's not for you, Mom. But she said, okay, I understand where they're going. But so I really think that's how you have longevity.
Yeah.
And what was the second part?
As far as women, do you feel that there is more unity among the African American women in comedy versus the African American women who are in TV and film going out for the same roles? Or do you think...
In other words, are y'all fighting behind the scenes, cat scratching, pulling hair out, pulling weave out, ready to cut a bit? There's not going on behind the scenes, Dominique. You know.
I don't think so.
What do you say?
We don't see each other a lot. There's not a lot of us. So we're kind of scattered out. Like, I think people have issues because they bring issues about, you know, they create issues. Oh, I don't like her because of this. I don't like her. I don't play parties, all of that stuff. Yeah. So any of the other female comics, I don't use my energy on that. I don't really care.
I know that's right.
Stuff and all that catty stuff and all. I don't do that.
Right. I know that's right.
I mean? I don't get all in there. And she said if she don't like me, if you don't like me, then that's your business.
Right.
You don't have to, that's your issue. I ain't thinking about your ass.
I know that's right.
There it is.
There it is.
Get all in their feelings and create, you know, because women, we can be catty.
Yes.
You might see one person one day and they laughing and talking, and the next day they act like they don't know you, and we don't know each other today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know each other today. So I don't think it's very competitive. Let me say that. And you'll hear, they won't say it to your face, but you'll hear, oh, she don't like other women on the show, and those kinds of things. You'll hear those kinds of things, but at the end of the day, you can't let that little, so that stuff to me, those tricks from the enemy, if you ask me, just trying to get you off your square. So it may be some of that going on, but I don't have that issue. That's all I'm saying.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I don't have an issue. It might be some cat fighting. Every once in a while, I can say, if somebody say something slick to me, I'm going to check you real quick to let you know, don't bring it here.
That's right. That's right.
But if you bring it over here now, don't come for me because I'm coming back.
Yeah.
That's right. Tell them.
I'm on.
That's it.
I say it to you, but my brain loaded up for it.
Right.
Tell them.
I know when we know the ones that's funny style and all that. So my brain ready for you. I can sit there in my mind and say, if she comes for me, she can talk to them the way she wants to.
But she better not come to me.
If she comes for me, I'm coming back. But I don't really have those issues.
Love it. And I find that the older that I get, that's how I am. It's like, you know what? Don't come for me, and we cool.
Yeah, we cool. Right.
But you come for me, then I'm not responsible after that.
Right.
I'm not responsible for what I say or do after that.
Well, all right.
It's very competitive, and it's not a lot of work, so it can be very, very competitive. But it's not a lot of black female comics, and we don't see each other a lot. When we happen to see each other, I can't say we are cordial, and there's no cat fight. I haven't experienced that. There's no cat fight.
That's good.
We might hug each other, and then we do our show, and we on to the next city or whatever we on to do. But it's not a lot of us. But and with the acting thing, I haven't heard anything like that or seen. It's very competitive, but I don't think they really have a lot of knockdown, drag out arguments and stuff. If you get the role, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Right, you just try for the next one.
Try next time. It wasn't for you.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
That's right. Yes, indeed.
But I pretty much get along with everybody, because I just pretty cool. That's all.
You seem like you do. So. You seem like you.
I'm not confrontational. I don't like people get confrontational over nothing. That's my thing.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm not confrontational. I be chilling. I like to chill.
I know that's right.
She said she like to chill. That's right.
Yeah, that's like chill. Right.
Yeah. I like that. I like to chill.
Well,
yes.
Well, Dominique, I have this is your boy Silky.
See, I'm trying to let you go, but he's trying
to.
Oh, now this is smooth, Caramel.
Yeah. This is the other deep voice. This Silky right here. Okay, I have a question. Are you part of the Tasty Club now?
The what?
Y'all don't know what the Tasty Club is?
I don't know what that is.
I'm afraid to ask.
TASTY, thick and sexy to youngins. Are you part of that club? You got them young dudes trying to hit on you, Dominique. Are you part of the Tasty Club?
No, I don't do that. we gonna age together. My feet hurt. Our feet gonna hurt together.
I know that.
I don't like that. You can't be 10 or 15 years younger than me.
I know that's right.
We gonna have salt and pepper here together. That ain't my thing.
I just had to ask, because them young boys now, they liking them thick and sexy now. So I just had to ask, if you part of the Tasty Club.
Not so much. No, you got it. Because I don't listen. When you ready to go see Drake and Nicki Minaj, I'm talking about you at the Isley Brothers. And you want to go see old Drizzy Drake.
That's right.
That was all. That was the only question I had.
Yeah, we like that grown and sexy music. We in that phase, in that stage.
Yeah, I like that. But no, I like some of the young hip hop artists. Like I like Rihanna and I like Nicki Minaj and that. I like those. So I think I like them. I like Kendrick Lamar. I like some of them. Some of them a little different, but some of them, they cool. They are.
Yeah. Well, folks, there you have it. Miss Dominique up close.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Dominique.
Thank you.
Talking with you all were great.
Yes, you were too. We know you're a busy lady, so we're going to go ahead and. But real quick, before we do let you go, can you tell our listeners where you'll be next and where they can go to find out more information about your show itinerary?
Okay, next week I'll be in Richmond, Virginia at the Richmond Funny Bone, the 20th through the 24th. And you can check out my website. It's Dominique Comedy, Comedi. I thought I was spelling comedy differently. And then Sybil said, Dom, that's Comedy. You don't ever want to be be the job and get called out for your spelling.
Right.
I was like, oh, God, take me away. and so you can go to my website and you'll see scheduling and everything else.
Okay.
I also did this season, Last Comic Standing.
Okay, yes.
So you can check my social media sites and that'll tell you the nights that I'm going to be on there. And all my social media handles are Dominique Comedienne, C-O-M-E-D, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Periscope. Oh, the only one that's different is Facebook. That's Dominique Comedienne, Comedienne. So that's the only one that's different. But all my handles and stuff, I keep my handles simple and plain.
I know that's right.
These people have these Twitter handles, they be too long.
Right.
I'm making money. I love you. We working hard. Y'all can't see me. I'm a boss. I'm running this town. It's hard shit. I say I can't do it. It's
too much.
Keep it simple across the board.
But we thank you so much for taking time out to talk to us, and
thank you for having me.
Yes, just keep doing what you're doing, and I'll probably be catching you on Periscope.
Okay, you guys too, and you all were great. I appreciate talking to you.
And thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Dominique.
Dominique.
Well, that was pretty good. That was
another refreshing interview.
Yes, it was. Now, real quick before we start to wrap up in the next few minutes here, I just had to ask you guys a quick question on a strawberry letter that I heard recently.
Uh-oh.
A woman wrote in to Shirley Strawberry and Steve wanting to know what she should do because her ex-boyfriend, who she has known for many years, made her beneficiary of his life insurance policy worth $500,000.
All right, what's the problem?
Right. She told her husband, and her husband was upset and wants her to tell her ex to take her name off the policy.
Like hell I will. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I apologize.
The thing is, if the husband dies, well, I mean, not the husband, but if her ex-boyfriend dies, then her and the husband gonna get paid, right, Silk?
Yeah, man. Look, baby, I'm sorry, but if your ex wanna put you on his life policy when he died, I'm gonna be like, look, baby, pay your respects.
For $500,000.
$500,000. Go take a flower, say hello, call the insurance company, and let's go to the boat.
That's
we going to the boat on this nigga right here. He paying for a family trip.
$500,000. That's $500,000.
Well, I just wanted to get y'all's take on that because I just said, her husband being upset about it, it's like
he just mad because he ain't balling like that.
And the only reason why her ex, put her name as the beneficiary is because he has no family, no children, and because they've been friends for so many years, he thought that he would put her on there. He wanted to take care of her for the rest of her life.
I would look at that as a blessing and try to kill the nigga myself.
Oh my! You know what? I cannot. Y'all
you say what I'm saying? Poison. Let me get behind on my mortgage. Let me get. I'm gonna find a way to kill it right here. You see what I'm saying?
I can't deal with.
He got to die this week. The mortgage is due.
I cannot deal with you. Y'all forgive him. That's Silky talking.
I apologize. Y'all know Silky gonna just give it to you raw.
But
give
anyway,
it to him.
Well, that was a great show. It was great talking to Dominique.
Yes. She just inspired me.
I know she did.
She just inspired me. Dominique, I'm going to find somebody's stage to get on. I may have to start off at a stripper's club first, but I'm sorry, didn't I?
Anyway, as always.
Get your dollars out.
As always, it has been fun, and we want to, again, thank our special guest, comedian actress Dominique, for taking time out to join us. Remember, you can visit her website at
Dominique Comedienne. That's the Facebook.
Dominique Comedienne.
Comedienne, yes.
For her itinerary and booking information. I'll also have her info on my website at tigresslaneenterprises.webs.com, and you can just click on the news and media page when you get there. Also, if you would like to follow us on Instagram,
please do.
Silky, go ahead and give them your handle.
I am Mike Jackson 0627 on Instagram.
Smooth. Hello. What is your Instagram handle? Oh, my God.
Oh, Smooth Caramel. Carl Ornsby.
You are just not on it tonight. What is going on with you?
Yeah, he already at home eating steak and potatoes.
Right. And my handle on Instagram is at Tigress Queen. Or you can follow me on Twitter at TigressLane_CEO. I also want you guys to follow me on Periscope. If you don't know about Periscope, you can find it in the Play Store on your smartphone. It's awesome. Let me tell you, it is awesome. I'm hooked to it. But anyway, you can communicate with me on there, on my live feeds, where I will be periodically, of course, talking about any and everything as it relates to the show, my businesses, and just keeping up with you guys. So just search for Stephanie Tigress Jackson on there. Lastly, go to tleposhmagazine.webs.com to read the exclusive spotlight article on our very own Silky Milk Mike J. We finally got it up there. And if yeah, nice picture too, right?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And if you have a product or a business that you would like to promote, an inspirational story that you would like to share, or just good, valuable information for our listeners and readers, then we may either have you on the show or do an exclusive spotlight interview with you for TLE Posh Magazine online.
You have to have a worthwhile product.
So, yes, so
if
just
you're selling adult toys, we don't want you.
Okay, just send your inquiries and information to Tigress Lane Enterprises at yahoo.com or call locally at 937-681-8372 or toll free at 888-587-3359. Any last comments, guys?
Yeah, then again, if you out there and you're selling EBT cards and they got money on them, we're looking to buy. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to do that on the air. Go ahead, Smooth. Take it away.
The EBT church are open.
That's right. Take it away, Smooth Carrie Mizell.
We got to stay funny.
All right, he gave it to us tonight, y'all. And on that note, go forward in love and peace, everybody.
Peace out.
Deuces.